Hello and welcome back. No! Oh, this is glorious. All right, so welcome back to Join the Anarchy, the interactive and improvised Twitch show where we play Shadowrun Anarchy with your help and suggestions. And let's just get right into it. So trying to hack into City Hall and take it all over, Fritz has not only failed, he glitched. So let's think, what would that look like? Well, so first things first is immediately there would have to be like alarms of some kind. You've also like triggered like what are those protocols of like the metal, roll down windows, like like all the way down City Hall. You've like all of the office worker icons that are hanging around this government building all of a sudden literally just turn to Fritz and like just point intrusion, and they're gonna start like they're gonna arm like staplers and file folders, and they will start chucking them at you. Which actually we might as well do that now. Go ahead and give me a Matrix plus Firewall test.
Oh boy. Yeah. You did it again, by the way. Matrix with Firewall.
Oh my god, fuck.
Just logic plus logic is like
Matrix. Do your Matrixy thing.
Matrixy thing. Yeah. He Fritz and kind of like looks at the sprite as like they kind of both like look, and then they look at each other, and he's just kind of like, Scheisse. So that is landing is 12 plus 13, and it's 8. Another 8. Just boom.
All right. So you like duck out of the way of like these, like this office worker like clicks her open stapler and it just shoots out like whoosh, like huge, and it's coming for you with its 2 prongs, and you're able to like just duck out of the way. And then can you also give me a defense test for your sprite? Oh
shit. Yeah. So that's just and this is cyber combat, so it doesn't get anything for it. 6 actually.
Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, your sprite is also able to duck out of the way of like this stream of papers that are just like shh from a file folder.
Yeah, the sprite sees the stapler coming and like shoves Fritz to the ground, like shoves his icon to the ground, and then when it comes at it, it kind of like bends backwards like the Matrix, like it just unnaturally kind of like. Oh no! It has like a wireframe body, so its wireframe literally peels itself apart, and the thing like misses it completely, and then it peels itself back together.
Nice. Give yourself a plot point for that. I like that.
Nice.
I like when the Matrix gets flavored. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute. All right. So while that is happening, like everybody, like Janet runs into the office and she's like, "Sir, we're under high alert. Apparently there was some kind of hacking intrusion into the host. Make sure that you have everything locked down and secure."
My elf is shoveling pizza into his mouth.
Yeah. James Bloodworthy is, well, gentlemen, I suppose we should conclude our meeting right now. I apologize for the interruption.
Yeah, and I've got the files for you, and the orc takes a disc, like a here, plot point. He has a stick.
Yes.
Flash drive?
A stick on which a flash drive.
But they have like a term for it. It's
runny.
Like a data drive?
No, shit.
Anyway, Chad will tell us. He leaves it on the desk and nods at Bloodworthy and says this should have full record of the transactions that have been required.
Jump drive?
No. All right, excellent.
We said it all the time last season.
He pockets it and says, I'll make sure to look at these after the Matrix threat has been taken care of.
Naturally.
Anyway, would you like some to-go boxes before you leave?
Oh yeah.
Just ones.
Yeah.
Janet, to-go boxes, please. Yes, sir. Steps out.
Janet
All
is
right.
the secretary for every office.
Yes.
Yeah.
I figured you'd get a kick out of it. She was there. She was our secretary in the last game. All right, so that is happening. Meanwhile, out in the van, Onyx, you see like the whole building just gets shut down, and you're already actually you're starting to see like you're starting to see blue and red lights coming towards City Hall. Like maybe these are people that are inspecting for, you know, any intrusion, because if City Hall is being hacked, it has to be someone that's nearby. So they're trying to locate that individual.
I think we get like a log because they're both astral projecting, right? Or
well, like yeah, she's astral projecting and then he's in the Matrix, but they're both like passed out in your van.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think I've sent a string of texts to both of them, but I guess only Fritz has gotten these. But it's like, first text, hey. Second text, this is Onyx. And then third text, Onyx Vagabond. Fourth text, we're doing a run together. Fifth text, is it time for me to do the drone thing? Sixth text, a picture of my two kids on their third birthday blowing out birthday candles for no reason.
Nice. So yeah, he I guess he can kind of respond, but it's like short bursts. It's like he just like responds. We have a problem. Security shut down. Like, we need to get out of here.
I guess I'll just get the getaway car ready.
Aren't we still in the getaway car?
Like, you're all in the
get.
Your bodies are in there. The only thing is, okay, for Deliverance. Okay, so there's this thing that happens with mages where they know where they left their body, but then if their body gets moved, then they have to locate their body, and they don't have any communication with you to find out. So until Deliverance knows to go back, you probably shouldn't move.
I mean,
because she can her astral form can survive outside of her body for like X amount of hours before it dies.
Can we do like a Hansel and Gretel pizza slice thing, or?
Will she do I know this from running with her that you can like move around her body and like she will know what's going on, or?
No, you can't move around her body and she would know.
Okay.
I mean,
so
she
doesn't
probably
feel anything.
is going to clue in that this Matrix situation is Fritz, and that they're on high alert. But she really wants to get her hands on the flash drive.
But the metal window, like the metal has just like rolled down on the windows. People are like already starting to make their way, and he's, and he's like hunkering down in his office.
Okay, is there any way that I can? I want to like track the orc or somehow like. Is there any sort of? No, that wouldn't. Unless I like summoned a spirit that could like follow them around, but that wouldn't really.
You can.
Can we say things happened in the past?
Yes, with a plot point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plot point. I put some trackers in the pizzas.
Hey!
Yeah, that's so good.
What a fucking bad.
Oh my god, just get your plot point back. Just get it back. That's yeah. So there's like RFID tags. They're like little microscopic, just like they put in like literally everything that you eat anyway. Yeah. So it was all in the pizzas. So you have RFID tags tracking both the two elves, the orc principal, and James Bloodworthy.
Awesome. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So then I think she'd be like, okay, I'm gonna, we got to get out of here. That was probably Fritz, and she is going to pull back to her body.
Yeah, Fritz is gonna get GTFO of the Matrix as well.
And they both like at the same time.
Yeah, he like decompiles the sprite and then hops out just so there's no trace of him.
Do you? Can you give me a Matrix plus Firewall, please?
Okay.
Love it.
So I'm gonna
and have a glitch die.
Awesome. I'm gonna pre-edge this as well. Don't roll a 2, you fuck. Pre-edge. And
I will
it's
post edge.
a logic. So it's that, and wow, 4, and a glitch die, 4.
Okay. You're trying to jack out of that host, but the constant like dodging fire is making it really hard for you to like actually concentrate and get out.
Okay.
So you're still spending another turn in the Matrix, sir.
Okay. Yeah. He's gonna also do what he can to just message them and say like fucking pedal to the metal, like drive. Because wait, so if I'm in the matrix of a certain host, if we get far enough away, do I just get disconnected from that host?
No, it's just going to be harder for you because the noise is going to start increasing. So you're going to get negative modifiers to your hacking test.
Right, but does that noise also affect my icon in the matrix so that it's not even connected to the matrix?
It can,
well,
yeah,
like,
it can. I guess it could eventually, yeah, but right now it's.
Okay.
Right now, you wouldn't be able to get far enough away.
Okay.
So red and blue lights are starting to like turn the corner. Night errants like. It like literally just passes and parks right near your van. From this plot point.
I mean, as soon as they stir, or specifically Deliverance, because she can't find her bodies, but where Fritz can just come back, right?
No, Deliverance is back in her body.
But I'm saying that's the one I'm concerned about, because Fritz isn't back, but it doesn't matter.
Right, so you can start driving away.
So as soon as I did, I would drive away.
Okay, can you give me a? You don't have escape artist, right? Okay, so just give me a pilot ground test. If you don't have that, that's just your agility.
Okay, I think I have pilot skill.
You have pilot other, I think. Which is not for ground stuff like van.
Probably for boats, huh?
What? Yeah, yeah, it's for like boats and planes and stuff. What you can do is you can jack into your car, so that like you can connect into your car directly, so you can get your bonuses from the control rig.
Okay, so you said agility?
Agility plus any bonuses from your control rig.
Control rig gives a VR +1. Die to vehicle actions. All right, and then reroll 2 dice on vehicle actions. So that would be a total of 7. And then 2 rerolls. So 3 successes.
All right. Are you comfortable with this level of success, or would you like to spend an edge to reroll
I would
your failures?
absolutely spend an edge because I have 5 of them.
All right, so reroll your failed dice on the first set.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, 4, huh? Just 4.
Yeah, we are just dropping the ball.
Yeah. So you so as you're driving away from City Hall, as like literally another police car just kind of intersects your path, and like these cops get down and they're like hold please.
Is there a problem,
they're
officer?
basically trying to stop you. They're trying to stop you in the road as they like walk. They're walking towards you guys in your pizza van.
Yeah, Deliverance is gonna grab a pizza as they approach.
We have to. We've only got 30 minutes, or we have to. Please, we've got such a time limit right now.
Thanks so much for serving our community, and she hands over a pizza.
Okay, well we're thank you. We are on lockdown currently, so if you could just please stay put while we investigate the area.
This is my last strike. Jeez. I'm gonna lose my job.
Well, sir, you're gonna have to call your employer and let them know that this is a special case.
Can you? They would listen to you. Can you call them?
Sir, okay. Well, you know what? Let me give me
That's a really bad idea.
That's such a bad idea.
I thought he was just gonna say no.
Yeah.
Deliverance is like.
Yeah. So he snaps at his partner to like go to attention and basically take over his job when he says, "All right, give me your comm."
All right, I dial Constantine, and I start the conversation with, pineapple 35, and then hand it over.
Shit. Hello. And,
We had
oh
to be
shit! I have to
both.
do this by yourself. Yeah, shit!
you
I have to do it
be
myself. All right. So you know what? Like, let's do this. Like, it. The cop kind of like starts. Yes. So. And he just kind of like walks away from your van strategically so that you can't hear.
Oh God.
Do me a favor, since he's your buddy, your pal, your lover, your daddy, your papa. Give me. Let's see. What kind of charisma test would like? How much dice would he have? Probably not too many, but enough. Maybe like.
He's real good with those kids. That takes a lot of charisma.
Okay. Let's give him.
If Constantine's anything, he's charisma.
Yeah. All right. Let's give him. That's true. He did talk those kids out of not getting the rabbit that day. Let's give him 10 dice.
Whoa.
Hell
Solid,
yeah.
Solid.
Free edge that shit.
Yes, absolutely. What does that even mean?
That'll give you 11 dice, and it'll make 4s successes as well as 5 and 6s.
Cool. Oh, I didn't do it right, but you know.
Yeah,
Add
6
4 to
successes.
that. What? 6 successes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He returns and hands you the comm and says, "All right, fine. You can go through." He like slaps your vehicle and says, "By the way, I love street pizza."
Hey, who doesn't?
Right?
Yeah, and Deliverance like hand holds out a pizza.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, thanks. Wow. No, thank you though. I'm on a diet. I love the smell of that pizza.
Fair point does go right to the stomach.
Yeah. Oh, I wish, but you know, my wife. Anyway, sorry to hold you up. Just you go right on ahead.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And you leave the blockade of.
I said a million heart emoji.
Deliverance is like, okay.
Yeah. He sends you a text back, says, "Oh, you owe me." It's whips and chains tonight.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Wink. All right, so Fritz, you're the last. What is it that you want to do here while you're?
So
in the host?
I was unable to get out. Was I able to decompile my sprite?
You can decompile your spite, I think, as a.
Okay, so he managed to do that
your-
last time.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
so
he's still
you're left
dodging and
alone in the
weaving.
Matrix.
Yeah, he's trying to, still trying to get out.
All right, give me that hacking test.
All right, pre-edge, you wanna fucking work with me here? Huh?
I'm gonna reroll.
Son of a bitch. So
My
hacking
last
to
edge.
get out. Wait, is that fire? Is it-
we can
is it
call
logic
it.
plus
I would
logic,
call
or
it
is it-
Matrix. I would call it Matrix plus firewall.
Okay,
I mean, it could be a
So-
hacking test too, I guess.
13. No.
We'll call it Matrix plus
Well,
firewall.
I don't know. You said last time it was the Matrix
Logic
plus
plus
firewall. Yeah. Or
Okay,
whatever.
so then we'll keep it that way.
Okay.
They don't have rules for it in
Because
Anarchy,
that
so we have to
gives
make
me
it
more
up.
dice. Okay.
We have to make it up.
So this is. Come on, you bastard! 7 successes plus 0, so 7.
that was very Dalek.
Yeah.
7 successes.
So you are just about to get out, and suddenly you feel hands clamp down on your
me.
arms and hold you in place, and it's this like towering security guard that's just like that's holding you locked in place. You are currently link locked into the host.
What does that mean?
What does that
It
mean?
means you currently cannot leave until you get rid of this particular piece of ice that is holding you down.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't help him.
Okay.
I got 8 successes.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So frustrating not to be able to do anything.
Matrix plus firewall, please. As
He's just milking this. He's like, yeah, this is for Arsenal, you fuckface.
Staplers are going. Staplers are going, buddy.
So another
Matrix plus firewall.
firewall. All right.
I'm out of edge though this time, so
Yeah. So So that's still, you know, that is still. So let's see. That is still. That's 5 successes.
5? All right, you're just able. Oh no, wait, no, I got 5 successes, so that means it hits. So that takes,
5.
It's just base damage, so it would be 3 matrix damage. So
Ow!
it goes to your
stun.
it goes to stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I'm still fine.
Yeah. And then the paper ice is gonna go after you. So give me another matrix firewall.
This is the first time I've actually had trouble with something in the matrix. That's 3.
I also got 3, so another 3.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Damage.
It's okay. All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna get a bunch of fucking dump shock.
So you're
Or,
getting
I think-
you're gonna get like passed out, kicked out of the matrix, etc. And the page here and plot point actually. The page of paper that lands on you like sticks. It's like a bunch of sticky notes on you and like they all spell like the word, like each one spells the word tracking.
Mm. Okay.
Your location is being compromised.
Right.
His physical location?
Yes, his body location,
Yeah.
the one that's in your van.
And he would know how long that takes, but Travis.
Well, right. So so typically it takes as long as security could get to that location. And given that you are in downtown Detroit and that you are hacking into Ares City Hall, that's really fucking soon.
Gotcha.
You don't have a lot of time.
Gotcha.
So this is your shot to get rid of the link lock. Give me your
All right.
hacking test.
So, but I have to get rid of the security guard before I can even attempt to
The
leave.
link lock. It's the link lock, yeah. That's what you're trying
Right.
to fight. And a glitch die.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. I'm just like punch. I'm sorry.
So this no.
But I'm not.
So this hacking test is to get rid of this guy first. So I'm
Yes.
gonna try and do a resonance spike with this hacking test.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use more edge to pre-edge because I'm gonna get this right. So that's fucking 10, 11, and then that's fucking.
Meanwhile, Onyx,
12,
can you give me another
6,
piloting test
4.
to avoid the next incoming cop
4,
car that's converging
5,
on the location?
and then the glitch die is nothing.
You have not broken out. I got 6.
I'm pre-edging this thing. So I get 1 extra dice and 4 successes, right?
Yeah.
3 successes for the driving.
Okay, you just barely turn the corner as this cop car whizzes past, trying to locate this signal that is just starting to converge. Like the radius is just converging down, and your car is moving, so it's just like.
I send Constantine a text of like, getting kind of rough. I love you very much.
Don't tell me that.
Oh.
I need you back here. All right, staples are firing. Give me 2 more matrix defense tests. Staples and papers.
Okay, so that is 6 for the first one and 4 for the second one.
Okay. So you take another 3 stun damage from the staple attack. How much did you get on the next one?
Wait, so 6 for the first one, 4 for
4.
the second one.
Okay, the second one misses entirely.
Okay, because I have 2 stun left.
And in Meat Space, Deliverance is like looking at Fritz. She's watching Onyx drive, and she's like, Fritz. Fritz.
I
like-
imagine it's literally like the movie Matrix, where he's like jolting around.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
shit's happening to him in Matrix.
And she's like, oh god, oh shit, oh god. And she's like, she's totally at a loss. She has she can't help him physically. She can't help, like, can she heal some of his stun?
Yes, actually.
Okay,
Give me a
she'll
heal
do
test.
that then. Heal test. Okay. that why not? Ooh, that's 4 plus 3 is 7.
You heal 7 stun.
Damn, I'm back up at fucking 9 out of 11, boys.
You see how suddenly, like, you suddenly just feel re-empowered in the Matrix.
What a weird combat this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like super intense.
Yeah.
Like,
This is like, this is fucked. Because if they get your information, actually,
Yeah,
at
that
this
circle's
point,
still converging, yeah.
they're gonna get here like, because I still need 2 rounds after the last round, which was my last chance. So they're gonna see us either way.
So,
Yeah.
give me that Matrix Firewall so you get out of your link lock. Unless there's anything else that you would, well, if there's
nothing
anything
I
that you
can
would
do.
like, yeah. So, you Resonance Spike the link
Resin
lock
spikes
dude.
the guy, yeah. So, my last edge. This time I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna, like, post edge this one. So,
Okay.
regular hacking is 11. So, 3 and nothing. And then I'm going to use my last point of edge. To roll 7.
Alright, so you got 2 net hits. How much is that?
Okay, that's 10.
10. Alright, so describe how you break this thing finally.
Yeah, so this big guard has him locked in place, and Fritz is like trying to get out, and the thing it's like converging on him, and then Fritz he's like struggling, and he's starting to pass out, and then he feels like this big rejuvenation, and he tenses up for a second, and then like instead of forcing against it, he like limps himself out and then falls like to the side as a resonance spike between his legs goes through the guy's mouth, through the back of his head, and like pixelates his entire body. And he just like disperses.
Excellent. Onyx, give me another piloting test as more cop cars are converging.
Thanks,
It's
Eric.
starting to get
Thanks for the
rough.
500 bits.
Yeah,
What a
thank you.
bridge.
It's starting to get rough on these streets.
Jeez. Do they know where we are?
It's converging. Like this radius is just converging around like wherever you're moving. There's just circling.
But we don't
Alright.
know that. Neither me or Onyx.
I would assume Fritz would have sent something to you guys of like
Oh, yeah.
danger.
Okay.
Now,
alright.
Like,
hold
you
on.
need to get
Let me ask a follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
Are they tracking me or are they tracking Fritz?
They're attacking Fritz.
As
who is in
Cricket
your
stated,
van.
I'd do anything for my kids.
Do it.
And I kick Fritz out of the van.
Oh my god.
I gotta make it back to my husband.
Yes,
Holy
dude!
shit, are you kidding me?
Oh my
I
god!
just look at you and I'm like,
Delivery
I'm sorry.
Tries to stop you.
Fritz rolls out into the
No, but
street.
she's gonna try to
lifeless.
stop. She's gonna try to stop him.
Yeah. Roll against me.
Ooh,
What would
yeah.
the roll be?
Close combat for both of you.
Oh god. And close combat of agility, yes?
Yep.
This is the best thing to ever happen.
Holy
That'll be
said-
2
you said-
successes.
You said agility?
Yeah, if you don't have close combat.
Remember, you both have edge.
Yeah, I'm not using it for this one. I don't think he has the heart to.
Another
Hey,
800
Gray Man.
bits.
Gray Man
man.
became our stream boss, so edge for
Hey.
everyone.
Thank you.
What does this
Okay,
mean?
well, I'm using that edge for reroll.
That feel in the
Yes,
chat
you
is so tense. They're just like, take the money, take the money.
Oh god.
They're not saying anything. They're just like, ha.
Hold on. Here comes my reroll.
He
Oh
matched.
no, it's still.
He won, right? That means he wins.
It's 3 versus 3, then yes. Onyx was the one that was doing the attack, and Deliverance was defending, so yes. His body, you're just barely able to stop him, but Fritz's body just gets pushed out into the street as the car is driving away, and this body just rolls.
Do
and,
I
like,
do I
traffic
take
stops.
damage?
Yeah, we'll say you take like 3 physical damage.
Okay, so that goes to armor.
What
first.
the hell do you think you're doing?
This is for my family. I can't.
He is our best chance out of here. We stick together. We do not leave him behind. Go back!
I can't go back.
You coward.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Shit just got real.
Yeah, she's gonna. Oh God, what the? Oh God.
Well, if you, they're going to get us, what are you supposed to do right now? Better one of us than all of us. We're both parents.
She looks at him and says, "So is he," and jumps out of the van.
Oh, nice. Plot point to everybody for this. This was fantastic.
That was so good. That was awesome. Oh my God.
Damn. All right. So, Deliverance hops out of the van into the street. Traffic is stopping because this body is now suddenly just been dumped out on the street. Onyx, are you just driving away?
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Deliverance
Leaving
is
you
like
in
she's
Detroit.
like as she's running, she's conjuring a spirit. She wants to. Yeah, she needs help, and she has no idea what else to do, and she's praying extremely hard.
Excellent. Give me your conjuring test. And Fritz, avoid 2 more attacks from staples and
All right.
paper.
So hacking. Again. God, the amount of math. All right. Oh no, not hacking. This is logic plus logic. So 12, 14.
So with those 4s, that's 7 successes.
So 5 for the first one, and 5 for the second one.
Okay. Paper keeps missing, but staple hit you for 1 extra damage. So 4 stun? 4 stun. And then Deliverance, you summon your spirit. What do you summon?
Spirit of Man.
Spirit of Man. Great. What does the Spirit of Man look like?
It's like a big orc kind of type woman, and she's wearing like thick leather armor, and she's got like guns and katanas on her back.
Nice. All right. So, what do you want to do with your spirit in yourself?
She's gonna bring the spirit along with her, and she's gonna sprint towards Fritz, and she's gonna try to collect him from the street.
Okay. All right. So you both kind of just grab one side arms, one side legs, and just.
Yeah. And this is like in broad daylight, so she's she's just like, fuck. But
people are stopped in traffic, getting out of their cars, trying to help this guy that just got tossed out on the street, and here comes Deliverance in this spirit, get out of the way.
All right, I'm gonna spend a plot point that there's a building right there that's got kind of a dark alley, and she flashes back to that childhood memory of herself ducking behind these alleys in this pristine neighborhood, and then flashes back, snaps back to reality, and she and the spirit just zoom through this narrow alleyway, and she's gonna look for any kind of exit, any kind of little cellar or door she can duck into.
Give me a perception test.
Perception test. Okay, willpower and logic. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna edge this one. So with the 4s, that is 5 successes.
All right, so you beat me. So you get to ask the audience.
Oh, audience, save us. All right, what do I see?
Save them,
Wait on
audience. Save them. Meanwhile, Fritz, get the hell out of here.
So getting out is still the firewall, the
Yeah.
matrixy stuff. Okay. So this I am going to do my last edge again. I'm gonna pre-edge this for all the beans. So that's
Have a glitch
all
die.
right. So and a glitch die. Great, thank you so much. So that's 4. So 10 successes. Hey, hold on. I ain't done, bitch. All right, that's 2.
Just kidding. He's
and then no glitch. So 10
Okay.
successes.
All right, so your zooming out of that matrix host. Finally, you finally are free from it. Just as Deliverance, where are we taking his body?
Okay, she sees a. Okay, I'm gonna take sort of Super Sage's suggestion. There's like a pizza joint with a giant like pizza statue out, kind of in the front, and she's able to go through this alley and kind of like duck in behind it. And there's like a weird little door in his back leg, like behind his leg, and she like gets the spirit to like slam into it to open it up, and there's doors, stairs leading down into some unknown subterranean location.
Excellent. And at that exact moment, Fritz comes to.
Yeah, he comes to, and he's being held at the arms and legs by some orc woman he's never met. Oh no, it's a spirit, so he can't even see it.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's manifested to be able to pick.
It's
you up.
manifested. Okay, yeah. So some orc woman he's never met, and then Deliverance, like he's running through, and he starts to kind of like moving around, and like he sees that they're not driving, and so he kind of like tries to correct himself, and he's like ah, and he like kind of tries to get out of the grip of them both so he can get up and walk on his own.
Deliverance orders the spirit to stay by the door, and she says, "I don't know where we are, but we gotta get out of here. The other one ditched us."
What? Wait, what?
I don't know. He said something about his kids and just ran. He kicked you out of the van, so we're on our own. We gotta get out of here somehow.
That bad, huh? Okay. You should have left me. He just pulls off his mask, and he like checks, and he's kind of like bleeding from his nose from slamming into the fucking pavement.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what do you mean, what? Onyx had the right idea. You actually have people who care for you. Look, it doesn't matter. I messed up. Calculation error. There's people after us now. You said you don't know where we are?
And Deliverance, she's kind of like staring at the blood that's coming out of his nose, and she remembers. And we've had in this show a couple of moments where she's flashed back to where she was running, a much younger version of herself was running with another group, and we see her with the same group that we've seen a couple of times, and she's running down a long hallway, and she's panting, and she's looking side to side, and she finds a door and kind of like slams it open and runs out into an alleyway, and she rushes out to this alley, and this car is coming down. It's parked there, and there's a rigger sitting behind the driver's seat, and he's jacked in, and he looks at her and goes, "You bitch," and he drives it at her. He like guns it right at her, and she like swirls and gets away just in time, and she kind of goes, ugh, and turns and casts a spell on him, and like it causes a bunch of blood vessels around his data jack to like burst and just pour blood into the jack, and it slips out, and the car goes like and hits against the wall and explodes in a big plume of flame, and she kind of like smirks and walks away, and she snaps back to Fritz and kind of stares at the blood in his nose and goes, "Well, I don't leave anyone behind, so let's handle this."
Do you have a plan?
No.
Cut scene. Go to plot point. All right, so Onyx, you are somehow able to make it back to your home.
I feel like he would probably, like, would he be still in danger if
No.
Fritz isn't near him?
No.
So I wouldn't have driven all the way home. I would have found like an alley
Mhm.
and then sent out the drones to try and save them. Especially, I mean, you know, now the Deliverance is out of there too. Like we halfway bonded, and he feels monumentally guilty.
Just a
Okay.
quick question.
Mhm.
Does Fritz know if he was in there long enough to get tracked? Does he know if he's being tracked?
It was close. But no. Now that you're out, you can't be tracked.
Okay.
Yeah, the tactic is to like keep you link locked until they can find you.
Right.
I guess I just text to the group, "Hey."
At the very least, what they have is like a radius that you're in.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay, so yeah,
they're
he'll
hunting.
voice that as well. Hey. Fritz will actually his silhouette will pop up in Onyx's AR. And he says, "You need to cut all contact."
You were made?
No, I got out in time, but they have a radius on me. You need to leave, all right? If you care about your children and your family, you will go.
I could give you some help with these drones, at least.
Are we really worth that?
You're worth some drones? Yeah, easy.
All right. I can give him our location, right? Like if I don't know where we are, but am I able to
You can
see
ping
where
yourself,
my comm link is? Yeah, I can pin myself. Okay, yeah. So he'll pin himself on Onyx's AR.
All right, so then drones are coming to escort you back to the van, but we got to get out of this radius.
So where did we get led? So we're in like a pizza joint? Like what?
Yeah, we're
You're
in
in
like
a
the
giant
leg of a
pizza man.
giant statue of a guy holding pizza.
Yeah.
So we're not inside? No, we are.
You are inside of it, yeah.
We're
You're
inside of a
You're like
statue.
in a special compartment that's inside of the statue. Yeah.
I imagine it like it connects to something. We haven't established that though.
Yeah. It
Okay.
goes. The stairs go downward.
Where's it go, chat?
Um,
I'm saving my
Yeah.
last plot point.
to more catacombs, pizza catacombs.
Pizza Mountain.
Pizza
Cheese
catacombs,
Mountain.
yeah, just like dead chefs, just a lineage. God, oh God, like, so this has an exit. This has stairs leading somewhere in this fucking pizza
It has
statue.
leading some. You don't know if there's an
Alright.
exit per se.
All I said was subterranean.
Mhm.
How about, can I...
Pizza vault.
Okay, Pizza Vault, that's fine, sure. Okay, so, as previously stated, Postmates. I knew the best routes to get everywhere I needed to go for Postmates, and it included the Pizza Vaults underneath the city.
Sure.
Thank you, Lysander, for pizza vaults.
Yes.
I mean, that's what I called them, the Pizza Vaults.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's how
That
they.
was the
How
slang
else
term.
are they going to get the pizzas to you within 15 minutes
Right.
on
Yeah.
ground? You know, they have they have the special access tunnels.
So,
That's
Yeah.
the trick.
so this, of course,
That's how they
this
do
leads to the pizza tunnel because it is part of a pizza restaurant.
Yeah.
So I just send the drones through there to escort them through below the streets.
So you give us the drones are giving us directions essentially.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. So then, let's do this. I will spend a plot point because it's getting late. So I want to do a wrap up. I want to skip us out. You guys are able to escape downtown. Okay, and you are back in the regular slummy Detroit that you know. In Onyx's van, on your way to somewhere.
Sorry for kicking you out of the van. Probably hurt.
Well, I didn't really feel it because I was in the Matrix, but it's not... I understand, okay? It's just, we need to leave. Apologies later.
We're in a car. We could talk. I'm going. We're leaving right now.
Well, the whole situation has me a bit glitched in the mind. I'm not exactly in the mood to talk.
That's fair.
Thank you for coming
I
back.
don't think Onyx could even look at Deliverance.
Yeah, she's not really talking to him. She's just looking out the window.
Well, we failed, but the trackers are doing their job, so perhaps we can salvage something from this. Just this go around, things are heated, and it may take longer than anticipated. Scrump didn't tell us a time frame for this job, right?
No, I don't believe so.
All right. Well, we'll just update them on the situation and go at it from a different angle now that we have the resources to do so.
Yeah, Bloodsworthy had some kind of documentation from the principals, so I think we can... Hopefully we have something solid to follow.
I don't guess you guys want me to team anymore. Right? Like, that's fair. Right?
Being on a Shadowrun team requires reliability, meaning turning tail and running is not exactly the quality you want out of one of your teammates. However, your reasoning for doing so is more than fair in my eyes. And I don't exactly blame you for it.
You'd have a reason to, but I'm pretty sure someone else in the van doesn't necessarily agree.
I don't know. Deliverance?
We chose our path when we signed up for this life, and so I suppose some people see it differently than others. If I have a team member that's in peril, if I can do anything to help them, I will.
Look, Deliverance. He subvocals, just Deliverance, and he says, "You have a family you need to look after. You have people you love. You have so much to lose. And risking yourself for someone like me, we've known each other for a little over a couple of months. Look, we've been through it, and I appreciate your assistance, but if it was your children on the line, and it was, would you really have acted so rashly? All I'm saying is, next time," and plot point, his mind goes somewhere else. It zaps around, and it's Fritz without gray in his hair, but with somewhat of the same outfit. And there is a cybered up troll, and there is a human with dressed in black latex, and she has like a deck connected to her arm, and there's an elf mage as well, and they're all walking out of the building that they were assigned to go into, and the troll is talking to the mage, and he's like, "Hey, so we got this pay data from the run, and we're gonna be real rich. But you know what makes us rich other than that? Less people to split it between, and fucking technos." And he turns around and shoots Fritz in the chest. And he hits, and he stops, and he looks, and red starts seeping into his armor, and he drops to a knee, and he says, "What? Why?" And he grabs him by the shirt, and he's like, "You know how much they'll pay for you freaks? What do you guys say, huh?" And the Decker just looks back, and she's like, "Whatever, as long as we get money for it," and keeps walking. And he just like pins Fritz to the wall and calls up someone and says, "Yeah, we got something you're looking for here. I'll ping you the location." And before that daydream finishes, it cuts back to Fritz, and he's been paused for a couple seconds, and he says, "Next time you're faced with a difficult decision, think of your family before you think of me."
And Deliverance, he's sub-vocaling this whole thing. She's staring at him, like staring hard. And she replies and she says, "Don't speak to things you don't understand, Fritz. They're everything I think about all the time. I have no choice. I have to keep you alive." And she looks back out the window.
I guess Onyx is whistling.
He's like, la, la, la. He's like awkwardly, he knows, right? Like he knows they're talking to each other. It's not like it's like secret.
So I want to spend. So okay, question: we are splitting Onyx off, right? So that we can. I don't know, unless you want to return for the next episode, but
I could return.
Yeah?
If
It's up
you
to
want
you.
me to.
We'd love to have you.
Good. That's some good tension in the room.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we got more crooked school people to take care of. We didn't actually finish the job.
Right. I don't want to. I'm not going home with a cup of ramen for Constantine. Come on.
you need to get those bunnies for your kids.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I think Deliverance would look at Onyx and say, "But a job's a job. We gotta finish it, and yeah, none of us left behind, including you."
I'll work hard to make up for that, but you both should know that if one of you is compromised and I have the opportunity to not get caught with you, I'll take it again.
Noted.
Yeah.
And you drive off into the broken streets, the broken asphalt streets of Detroit, with the sparsely lit night and hollowed out buildings, and to
One last plot point.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, we see her taking out. Actually, no, we see her carefully returning the last of these frozen dinners, and she shoves it back onto a shelf, and she walks out of the freezer and closes the door. And you see she's got the piles of this special sauce in the sink. And she takes out a kitchen knife, and she just like and rinses it all down, throws out all the packaging, and she jumps onto her homemade deck, and checks for security cameras throughout the school, and kind of you see a couple security cameras go, and she walks down the dark abandoned hallway and out the door.
And that's where we'll leave tonight's session.
Damn, dude.
Oh man, that was a good move to kick him out.
Oh man, that was
the
great.
Impossible choice. Oh my gosh, crazy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
All right, so first off, okay, oh my god, I have so much to say. Okay, so first, thank you to Logan.
Woo!
Yes, thank you.
coming.
Yes.
And
that was
for
so
also
fun.
returning. I didn't mean to put you on the spot live. Like, you don't have to come back, but if you're going to come back,
yeah. I'm
then
back.
fuck yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, so our stream boss for the night is Grayman. Congratulations. You're going to
Oh,
make
man.
an NPC with you
Yeah.
for next session to continue this wonderful storyline. And while I'm preparing the raffle for $15 on DriveThruRPG, Logan, why don't you re-plug Very Random Encounters?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, my podcast I do with 3 other friends is called Very Random Encounters. We play lots of pen and paper RPGs and randomize as many things as possible, including characters, villains, names, places, and other weirder stuff. We've done a whole bunch of games. We haven't done any Shadowrun stuff yet, but I definitely want to run Anarchy, and I'm glad I'm getting some experience.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting the best experience. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but dude.
My only experience playing Shadowrun Anarchy is with you as the GM, and I could say you're the best one I've ever had.
Aww.
Nice. Same, actually.
Yeah, right? Because nobody runs this game. Not a lie. Lots of
Wait
people
a
run this
minute.
game.
Wait a
and
minute. I did run this game for you,
do.
Trav.
Yes. That's true.
Burn.
Oh, my heart.
Hey guys, so we have a raffle tonight. Let's change visions over to that, huh?
And I'm still getting it set up, so Deliverance, give yourself an outro.
Hello. I am not actually Deliverance. The magic of acting has made you think that for the last 3 hours, but I am what? I am Scrim, and you can find me on Twitter at Scrimlerva, and you can find me right back here in 2 weeks to hang out with you all again. And I will be a little bit late, but I
Mom
will
stuff?
be there. Yeah. Well, I don't really mix my running and my personal life, but I am in fact a mother.
Yeah.
Would you have kicked Fritz out of the car for your kid?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Bye.
All right, and Trav.
Well, I am Trav. I used to be real active on my YouTube and Twitch, but now I'm mostly doing, putting all my energy into doing voice acting stuff. On Twitter, I'm at TravyTravVA now, because toot toot. And yeah, I usually talk about all that kind of garbage on there, but I do sometimes do Twitch and YouTube, so you can follow me there at Mr. TravyTrav, just both of those. So,
Yeah. And I'm Oz. I am your game master, your oligarch of insanity. You can find me at OzCore. It's with 2 Z's and a K. And what else? Oh, I'm also I play Augustus on Tales from the Stuffer Shack on Violent Life Podcast. I'm also the voice of Ziggy, the troll shadowrunning philosopher, which is one of our characters here on Join the Anarchy. He's got his own podcast now, done by our very own Palmer in chat. And I voice act Ziggy, so you can catch Radio Free Detroit. I believe he's releasing episodes every Sunday. So
awesome.
Yeah. All right, so the winner of $15 on DriveThruRPG is 6 of Spades for the reporter for a local news network.
Nice.
Congratulations,
Hey!
6 of Spades. I know you, Nathan. So congratulations, you just won $15 on DriveThruRPG. Let me know what you want, sir. And I think we need to fucking wrap this up because it is 1 a.m. for some of us.
Oh.
And yeah, it is sleepy time. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you so much for any new viewers that came in, stuck around.
Raiders.
We love you. Thank you so much. And
Yes.
we hope to see you. We are on every other Monday, so feel free to stop by and see the possible conclusion to this this Shadowrun gone horribly, horribly wrong. So, all right, everybody, have a great night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Take care.
Adios, muchachos. Wow.